Hey guys, how's it going? Big Dope 7 back here with another episode of Road to the World Series. Today we are playing the second game of the Royal Series. This is on the heels of one heck of a pitching performance from C.J. Edwards, who pitched a no-hitter in his last game. And for me, that was only the second time I believe I've pitched a no-hitter or perfect game ever since I've ever played video games. It was my first one in about 10 years. So that was definitely exciting. And I've been on cloud nine all day, and I've been waiting to play this game again. Also, shout out to the Chicago Blackhawks, NHL champions for the third time in 6 years. It was a great game tonight. Corey Crawford was great in goal. But let's get back to the business at hand here. We're going to have Yordano Ventura facing off against John Lester. Ventura is 2-2 this year with a 5.64 ERA, so he's been having a rough year so far. Lester, on the other hand, 4-2 with a 2.27 ERA, definitely having a better year than Ventura, and hopefully keeping that up. Last start out for Lester. Lester pitched 8 quality innings and got himself a win out in the desert the last time. But today we're going to try and keep going. The offense last night was not very good, with the exception of a couple hits. The one big blow from Mike Olt. Olt definitely dealt a big blow to the Royals and helped us, was part of that victory last night. So we're hoping that hopefully we can get a little bit more offense tonight and get about the same or better. I mean, I don't know how much better you could have gotten than C.J. Edwards' start last night, but also, a little bit of a side note there, that was our first complete game of the year, too. And wouldn't you know it, was by the guy with the least amount of stamina on the staff. So, but let's go ahead and get into this game now. We got the Royals, who have a 4.06 ERA, so their ERA went down a little bit. Obviously, ours had to go down after that phenomenal performance. Batting averages is around the same there. Obviously, like I said, we're starting Lester tonight. Ventura is a right-hander, so this lineup should be fine. I think I'm going to go ahead and give Mike Olt the day off. No, you know what? He's going to hit. He's playing. He earned himself another day in the lineup here with Chris Bryant still out with a sore elbow. Anybody really need a day off? Not that I can really see here. Gonna kind of leave. You know what? We're actually gonna give Addison Russell the day off, and we're gonna put Tommy Stella in there, and that's about it. We'll get Dexter Fowler out of the lineup for the day too, because Fowler has not been really hitting that well, and we'll throw Junior Lake in there. Give Junior Lake some playing time. That means we're gonna have to kind of shuffle up this lineup a little bit. Junior Lake will be batting at the 9th spot. All right, so I think that's the lineup we're gonna go ahead and trot out with there today. But that's going to do it for me. I'm going to go ahead and kick it out to Matt, Eric, and Steve out at Wrigley Field on the north side, and I'll be back after the game, guys.
Dodger history, a no-hitter. The 11th no-hitter in Los Angeles Dodger history. The first since Hideo Nomo in 19...
Getting ready for first pitch at Wrigley Field. It's Cubs baseball. Next on the show. A good look there at the familiar ivy-covered walls of Wrigley Field on the north side of Chicago. Here it's the second of this 3-game set between the Kansas City Royals and the Cubs. With that, we say hello again, everybody, and welcome to Cubs baseball. Matt Vasgersian with you, Mike Side. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the 2 starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for our visitors here, the Kansas City Royals, as Ned Yost has his guys lined up like this. On the mound to face these guys, one of the more consistent left-handers around, as you see the numbers there for the former All-Star Jon Lester. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. Alcides Escobar makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
Shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. EK, as we look at the Cubs entering play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
And in terms of the homestand, they've won 2 and lost 2. So not much to say about that except you hate to give away games at home. You'd like to see a little more consistent effort going forward. Yeah, a nice job there as this one gets right up the middle to start the ball game. Always nice to put a guy in the stretch right from the very start.
Lorenzo Cain will stand in here with a runner at first to start the inning. Now, I know both of you are more familiar with the art of hitting as opposed to the art of pitching, but on a wet night like this, who do you think this favors?
Well, I think it favors the pitcher. I know they're going to argue, well, the grip, but the ball doesn't carry on wet nights. So if I'm out there, I'm saying, look, pitcher advantage.
Now the first pitch here from Lester, who right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Now Lester's 0-1, setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses 1-2.
Yeah, you got to be careful there after that leadoff single. You don't want to hit a guy here and really let him get something started.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
2-2 pitch on the way. Got him.
And with the right rain falling the way it is here at game time, if you're a speed threat, a slick field can really work to your advantage. It's tough to make the plays out there on the infield. Hit the ball on the ground and run, but it's not going to help you if you don't put the ball in play.
Eric Hosmer will dig in now, and he, like many others, was held hitless in the shutout yesterday afternoon. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, when you're struggling as a ball club, this is when you got to force the issue a little bit, and that can mean being aggressive on the bases. And now he's into second here on the stolen base.
1 out and a runner on second base. The 1-0 pitch. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
Normally, when you see a guy steal third base, it's because he got a nice walking lead, really got out there nice and far. But here, he had almost no lead whatsoever when he made his break. Very fortunate to get away with that one.
1-1 on its way from Lester. And that misses 2-1.
And you know, all you have to do is point back to yesterday's ball game. This was part of their downfall, hitting with runners in scoring position. They just couldn't sustain any kind of offense. So this would be a big boost if he could turn the tide a little bit here and come through big.
2-1. Here's Lester's offering. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, and that's a big second out right there, and that's going to keep that runner anchored over there at third base. So they may wind up not getting that first run across after all.
Alex Gordon will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first. Now here's the first pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He's ready now. The pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. Royals leave 1. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. A look there at the starting lineup for the Cubs now. Yordano Ventura will get the ball to pitch against these guys, and he'll be given the task of really focusing on keeping these guys off the base paths. That means to be successful, he's got to focus on keeping the ball in the strike zone and avoiding the unnecessary walks. And the Royals defensively will look like this behind him. Tommy La Stella will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Second baseman, Tommy La Stella.
And now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. There to take it now is Kane as he puts it away for the first out. A look there at our scouting report. We already know about the cutter. We saw it right there, but here's the rest of the arsenal that we'll see heading forward. Jorge Soler will get his first shot down, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. Now here's the first pitch. And the second pitch of the inning is hit on the ground out to short. Over to his left, he's up with it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Pretty nice way to start your evening. 2 pitches, 2 outs. You can bet pitch count will not be a factor if he can keep that pace up.
Anthony Rizzo will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Here's the first offering. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening.
It was things are going the other. Team's way. That has certainly been the case these last few games.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The next 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Down 0-2 there. He knows he's got to protect the plate. He almost went around right there, but that's a good job to hold it back.
Fouled back. Now another 1-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley with no score. Alex Rios will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second.
Alex Rios.
First pitch on the way. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Rios digs in the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Some would say he's showing good patience here, waiting for his pitch. But as a number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
0-2 now from Lester. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Well, these guys have not got off to a good start. It's no surprise if their defense has been a big factor why. Going to need to figure this out soon because this is another play that needs to be made.
Salvador Perez steps in now. First pitch coming. Bouncing ball back up the middle. What a flip for one. On to first, and Perez grounds into a double play.
Well, that's how you pick up your defense right there. We let the leadoff man get on in an error. No big deal. I got this. He gets the double play ball on the next guy, and everything is forgotten, and now we start over.
Omar Infante will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. Here it comes now to Infante. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Lester ready. The 1-0. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. But a foul ball. 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Ready now on 1-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Here comes a 1-2. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Late under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Royals bats are quiet there. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Mike Olt will stand in now. He homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. First pitch to him. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw over by Infante, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Starlin Castro.
Starlin Castro will dig in here. First pitch coming. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Here it comes. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And Rios will tuck this one away for route number 2.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Number 12 will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. And here's the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Left fielder, Chris Coghlan.
Chris Coghlan will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the .330 mark to begin play. First offering on the way. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. He's set. Now the pitch. Opposite field to left. And Gordon will make the catch to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Mike Moustakas will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Now here it comes. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
Now Lester deals the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's Lester now on 2-2. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Now another 2-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and Moustakas is aboard. It's a base hit. So with the leadoff man on base, time to reach back into the feverish days of the 1980s, where video game baseball meant using your joystick to control 3 men on a black screen. It's today's version of this date in baseball history. Yordano Ventura will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. Here's the first offering, and he pops up the bunt attempt. From the stretch, and he pops up the bunt attempt. Lester is there, and he has it for the out.
Well, it's worth remembering that here in the American League, guys aren't really asked to bunt the ball all that often. No excuse for popping this one up. But this, not quite as commonplace as it is over in the National League.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Pause, now the pitch. And that misses 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Third inning, no score to this point. Now the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Here he comes on 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
3-2, here it is. And this will be fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. The 3-2 one more time. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And that's through, a base hit.
Calm yourself already.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled back. Comes set. Now the pitch. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Some guys, you almost do them a favor if you pitch away from him. Here, he's just doing what he does best. Great balance here. Good swing path, and he drives it the other way.
Eric Hosmer will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
Don't let him score.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
The next pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with 1 swing.
Trouble spot 2-0. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Ready with the 2-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. 2-2. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. The 2-2. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. The 2-2 one more time. Oh, he rips this one to first. And a sliding try, but it's through, a base hit. And the run will score, and the Royals are off to a 1-0 lead.
And you know, this is something these guys just haven't had for a while. That's an early lead. Although I guess they haven't really had any leads, period. And that's why they're on this losing streak. But a good sign here as he drives in a run to put them up 1-0.
Alex Gordon will dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
He's been tough to deal with this year. He's second on the team in RBIs, so this is a golden opportunity.
Now the first pitch. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
Don't let him score, man!
The 1-0 home. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. Foul. The 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
2-1 now to Gordon. And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
Now the pressure will really start to mount out there. That strike zone's going to feel like it's the size of a soup can right now.
Here he comes, 3-1. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as well. Alex Rios will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the 3rd inning. He waits. Now the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
I tell you, that was not an easy take.
It sure wasn't, especially when you've got to protect on an 0-2 count.
Get me out here!
A big pitch here, 1-2. Inside for a ball, so he misses with 2 straight here, and it's back to 2-2. Not a lot of bite on that thing right now, is there?
No, it's spinning, but it's not really dropping. That's a bad combination.
The 2-2 coming. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat right there. Anytime you go from down 0-2 in the count to working out a walk, well, let me tell you, that ain't easy to do. And that's all about having a really good feel for the strike zone.
Salvador Perez will have a shot now to really open this one up in the early going. First pitch coming. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
Swing and a shot toward right center. And this is going to find the seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. 2-run score. And he will score as well. It's a 3-run double and definite breathing room now as they add on to their lead.
You want to put a big smile on the face of your starting pitcher? Give him a 6-run lead early on and see what you get. He's got to be loving this right now, and I got a feeling they're not done scoring runs for him yet.
Omar Infante will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And I believe that's going to be all for John Lester. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Edwin Jackson is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the 3rd inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Omar Infante will be his first assignment down to the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and one away. Now here's the first pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And that one's out of here. What another nickel in the merry-go-round. This one is getting ugly. So a two-run shot to left center. 6th home run on the season for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
How's this for a welcome to the ball game? One pitch and see you later. I've got a feeling that's not what the manager had in mind.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
Here's the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
Moustakas waits on the 1-1. Now a big swing by Moustakas, but he won't be able to keep this one in play. It's into the seats, foul. Here comes the 1-2. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats, foul. Here's another 1-2. Now a ball hit back up the middle. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's one more look at it right here. Tough to tell for sure from that angle. We'll have to wait and see what the signal is from the dugout.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so they will not challenge the play, and the call will stand with the runner safe at first base. Stepping in now, Yordano Ventura. And they elect to have the pitcher bunt with one gone as he puts this one down. While the throw pulls him off the bag.
And sometimes, you know, you just got to take the outs when they're giving them to you. Here he tries to force this one into second base, and you knew right when he threw it that this didn't look very promising. And now they wind up getting nobody out.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
Yeah, he needed that one. Something to give him a little bit of confidence.
Has a look, now the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. From the belt, kicks and deals. On the ground to third. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the one out. Lorenzo Cain will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Now the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Eight runs already in this inning. The 1-0. He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. But not before they claim the lead here as they bat around and hang an 8th spot on him. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. KC leads this one 8-0. Edwin Jackson will take his first cut to the ball game here.
Pitcher, Edwin Jackson.
Now here's the first pitch. Fouled straight back. And the pitch. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
And with no DH, this is one area that you'd have to give the National League team a little bit of an advantage. And he comes through here with the base hit.
Junior Lake will stand in.
Let's go, Cubbies!
First pitch on the way. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
He's set. Now the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Nobody out. Runner on first. From the belt, the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit.
Well, this looks like one of those swings where it was just a flat-out guess. This is not one of those guys where you can sit off speed and then just react to the fastball. You're not going to just react to 98. But give him credit however he did it. Put a good swing on that ball.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. But one or the other is what you really need.
First and second here with nobody out. He's ready now. The pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Comes set. Now the pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike three called anyway, and that's out number one. And with our season just about 1/3 of the way through, here's a look at the upcoming schedule into the first week of June. Jorge Soler will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. Rios is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third.
A little bit of a risk there with 2 away. You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning, but he's able to make it up there, and that puts runners on the corners now with 2 outs.
Anthony Rizzo will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. Here's the first offering. And this is going to be a foul ball. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Just a line drive right back where it came from. He was all over that one, and that'll get that runner in for third base.
Mike Holt will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch to him. Now a bullet back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit around third and being waved on home, and the runner will score from second.
The shortstop, number 13, Starlin Castro.
Starlin Castro We'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. And here's the first pitch. Oh, this ball's laced, and it's going to get down into the right center field gap. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner will score from second. And he will score as well. And now all of a sudden, this is a 4-run game again.
This is a guy you don't want to make a mistake with runners on base, because when you do, he normally does something like this. This is a bolt right here. You could hang your laundry on this one, and he's going to wind up scoring too.
In now, number 12. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Pause, now the pitch. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And Hosmer won't be able to get a glove on it. It's a fair ball. And the runner is in from second. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Chris Coghlan will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. First offering on the way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
1-0. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Gordon is there and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. 3 innings complete. Royals out in front, 8-5. Lorenzo Cain will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Lorenzo Cain.
First pitch coming. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Pitch on the way. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding off.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. Ready with another 2-2. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Another try at 2-2. Lined into right field, and he's aboard with a leadoff base hit.
It's been a game of offense so far, so No surprise, the leadoff man's on base again. So let's see what we've got in store for us this time around.
Eric Hosmer will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Here's the first pitch to him. Runners on the move for Slade, and he's in there easily at second. From the stretch.
And you know what that is? That's just unselfish baseball from a middle-of-the-order hitter. It's a tight game. He knows the importance of that runner on second base, so he's going to make sure he at least gets him to third, and that's just a job well done right there.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon, as he'll look at a fast shot to bring in the infield in here with one away.
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Lined hard to center field. And he will make the difficult catch out there as the runner will tag, but that could have been much worse.
Well, he's going to get credit for a sacrifice fly, but this was more like a sacrifice liner. I mean, he drilled this thing. And if that was hitting a different spot, that would be extra bases. But at least he gets the job done, and he drives home that run.
Here's Alex Rios now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Rios digs in. And the 0-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The pitch. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. And that's going to land foul. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Just an airmail shot that time. The pickup's good, but this ball just sails straight over his head at first base. Good effort to try and go up and get it, but this is well out of his reach.
Salvador Perez will come forward now in an RBI opportunity he probably didn't think he'd have.
Yeah, it certainly didn't look like he'd have one, but now's where you really have to make teams pay. Nothing will demoralize a team in the field quite like having two out errors that lead to runs.
Here's the Jackson fastball as he uses it to get ahead 0-1.
He knows he should be out of the inning already, but he's got to pick up his defender behind him and get out of this.
Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. He's ready. Now the pitch. Swing and a line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Royals settle for just the one. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Royals 9 and the Cubs 5. Edwin Jackson come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
First pitch coming. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Kane is there to make the catch, and the home half of the 4th starts with a 1-pitch out.
Boy, these are the kind of days where even I want to grab a bat. Everybody on that offense is hitting the ball hard somewhere.
Junior Lake will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. Under it is Kane, and there are 2 away now.
These guys are just making it much too easy for him out there now. I mean, they're down by a bunch, yet the first 2 guys both make first pitch outs.
Tommy La Stella will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Now the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Much easier to do in retrospect, but you almost wonder if he would have been better served to let this ball go and see if it would have gone foul. There's no guarantees it would have, but that was always going to be a tough anyway.
In is Jorge Soler as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1.
Down by 4 this early, I don't know if that's the type of swing you need to be taking here.
Comes set, now the pitch. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Oh, and you can tell by these first couple swings, he's not just looking to poke one through the right side of the infield. He's looking to put something into orbit.
He's set, now the pitch. And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. They could use a good cup of ambition. It's 9-5. Omar Infante will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Omar Infante.
Now the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Here it comes now to Infante. Another fastball, another called strike, 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. And Infante's aboard. It's a base hit.
So much of hitting is all about getting the right pitch. Here, he didn't like either one of the first couple he sees. Falls behind quickly, 0-2. But then he finally gets a location he can do something with, and whack, base hit.
Mike Moustakas will dig in. He singled his last time around. Now here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
And you want to mix their spots here.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Blake is back near the ivy as he makes the catch for the first out. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Yordano Ventura will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. First pitch on the way. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Here's Castro for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there. Brian Schlitter will be summoned now to take over following the injury.
Number 63, Brian Schlitter.
Alcides Escobar will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away.
Alcides Escobar.
First pitch coming. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A runner on first with 2 away. Now the 1-0. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
He's going to need to crank that swing up another notch if he's going to catch up to those.
The 1-1 on its way to Escobar. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-2. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Kansas City as they can't add to their 9-5 lead. Anthony Rizzo will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Here's the first offering. Hit hard but fouled off to the left, and that'll keep you honest as a third base coach. Here it comes. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now here it comes. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. On to first is Escobar, 1 away.
The batter, third baseman,
Mike Holt will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. First pitch to him. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
the shortstop, number 13.
And this is how you break out of a cold streak. This is his second hit of the ball game. This one goes for extra bases. And you can see that confidence is slowly starting to come back at the plate.
Here's Starlin Castro as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. You guys surprised at all that that man doesn't have the bullpen going yet?
Well, he's showing a lot of faith in his starter, but to me, you've at least got to get someone stretching down there. Move him around a little bit.
Has a look, now the pitch. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike two.
Two good pitches so far, both of them right at the knees. And you got to start thinking center of the diamond here. Shorten up a little bit. You've got to put something in play.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right. So he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
Yeah, this ball's hit high enough that he can go back and tag at second base. So that's a good job of moving up the extra 90 feet now with 2 outs.
Number 12 will dig in here. 2 for 2 with a double thus far. And here's the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
Comes set, now the pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
He's set, now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-2 once more. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. The run is in, thrown out to second, and he is into second base with an RBI double.
Right about now, I think these folks are saying, who is this guy? Well, that's his 3rd hit of the ballgame. Goes for extra bases and going to drive in a run.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the box now, Chris Coghlan, as he swings at the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to left field. And Gordon will make the catch to retire the side. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. 5 innings complete. It's the Royals 9 and the Cubs 6. Lorenzo Cain will stand in now to lead off the 6th as the rain continues to fall here.
Lorenzo Cain.
Here's the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. On the way. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. 1-1 pitch on the way. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. A 2-1 offering. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Here's the 2-2 offering. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
And when you need a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk's not on the agenda. You better bear down right here.
Full count pitch on its way. And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Here's the full count offering. Swing and a liner, but foul. The next 3-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Now here's the pitch. 0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Under it is Lake to take it in for route number 2.
The left fielder, number 4, Alex Gordon.
Alex Gordon will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. First pitch coming. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. One-0 pitch now. And he misses again, 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Now the 2-0 home. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I think at this point, 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just rube one.
Now the 3-0 offering. That one's in there, 3-1. Now the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And Gordon looks at ball 4.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
Alex Rios will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
Boy, and Mother Nature is letting us have it right now. It's coming down harder than it has all night.
2 out with the man at first. He waits, now the pitch. And this is on the ground to third. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Royals leave 1. They won't add to their 9-6 lead. Mike Baxter is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Mike Baxter.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Pitch on the way. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
And it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world here to mix in a take every now and again.
Now here's the pitch. Now a big swing, and this is a major league pop-up. Way up there toward the center of the diamond. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Yeah, a good pitch there as he gets the pop out on the fastball as we take a look at his pitch breakdown so far.
Junior Lake will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. First offering on the way. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Another example there of a guy chasing after that first pitch and falling behind.
Yeah, and Matt, we've seen it time and time again. It is something that these guys just have to be more aware of. At this point, why would you even throw them a strike on the first pitch?
Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Yeah, I think this has got to be an infield single. You see the reaching attempt there at short. Even if he fields this ball cleanly, there's no guarantee they were going to get him at first. And this is indeed going to be a base hit.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Escobar onto the pitcher covering it first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Royals 9 and the Cubs 6. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. It's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Jason Mott is on the pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Number 30, Jason Mott.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
The pitch. Fastball called for strike 2. Now the pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Soler is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
We showed you his numbers a minute ago. It's still early in the season to be worrying too much, but he's definitely off to a slow start, so he's going to need to string together a few good outings to lower that ERA a little bit.
Omar Infante will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Here it comes now to Infante. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
I need to see that again because it looked like he flat missed that call behind the plate.
Here's the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you got to be ready to try and turn on something.
Here comes the 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
1 out, nobody on. Here he comes on 3-1. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a bouncing ball hit to Alt at 3rd. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The third baseman, number 8, Mike Moustakas.
Mike Moustakas will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch coming. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
No strike.
The 1-0. Rip toward the gap in right. No one's going to get to this one, and it should be good for extra bases. Moustakas will take the turn and hit for second. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Here's another look at this swing in show motion. Check out the hands getting into good position. The hips start to rotate, and then whack. That's great extension all the way through the ball. That's the perfect swing right there.
Jarrett Dyson will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. And a ball, 1-0. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's now 7 doubles for him on the season. 2 out here and a runner at second. Here's a 1-0. 2-0 now.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
Two-0 count, the pitch. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. 2-1. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here now the 2-2. Full count, 3-2. Alcides Escobar would be next. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Kelvin Herrera will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Kelvin Herrera.
Jorge Soler will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. There's one at 97, and all he can do is foul that one away. Here's the pitch. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Now here it comes. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
I know my job here is to be an analyst and to try and add some insight to what's happening on the field. But folks, words cannot describe how badly he got fooled on that pitch. I'm not even going to try.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. 6 runs, 11 hits, and 2 errors for the Cubs to this point in the contest. Now here's the pitch. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Pitch on the way. Grounded foul. Still 2 strikes. Ready with another 0-2. Grounded foul off to the left, so they'll do it again. Here comes another 0-2. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now another 0-2. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, that curveball is really moving now. He gets him to swing right over the top of it, and then you're going to see the nice work behind the plate. Just do a little cleanup back there, and then get the putout down at first.
Here's Mike Olt now. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
One 0 on the way. Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They don't make any headway, still down 9-6. Alcides Escobar will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. James Russell will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Alcides Escobar will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Kansas City, shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Here it comes. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. So 1-1. And they'll try to keep crowding him in, but this pitch misses as well. It's 2-1 now.
He's wins at anything.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
The 3-1 is on the way. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Full count offering on its way. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Boy, nowhere close with this throw. Here's another look at first base. I mean, not only is this thing over his head, but you see it take off to the right field side of the bag, so it's not even on target. Very sloppy there. Potentially dangerous, too.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
And you can see it. He's upset with himself out there at short. And he should be. He's a big leaguer. He'd like to get a ground ball here to get himself off the hook.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land foul, shy of the wall. He's ready. Now the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Nobody out, runner on first. 1-2. This ball will be chopped foul. Again, a 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, and that's his third strikeout of the ball game. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the two starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Eric Hosmer will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here's the first offering. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. He's ready now. The pitch. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
And let's train our eyes on this stolen base from our high first base camera. You'll see him get a pretty good jump, and he wasn't looking back at all right there, so he gets into scoring position now with one out.
Runner at second here with one man out. 1-1 coming now to Hosmer. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Late is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. Alex Gordon will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. Now the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
Pause, now the pitch. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
A man on third with 2 down. Comes set, now the pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. Now another 1-2. Here's a hard hit ball ripped down the first base line. And a backhanded try, but it's just out of reach, and that's going to score the run from third.
Well, that's a funny part about baseball. Every day brings you a new game. Yesterday, these guys looked lost. Couldn't buy a run. Tonight, they've got runs coming out of their ears.
Alex Rios will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now here's the first pitch. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Rios digs in, the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Now 0-2 here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now Rios swings and lifts a high fly ball, well hit out to deep left field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Here comes Gordon around third. And the runner will score from first.
Well, this will extend that lead up to 5 now as he's able to showcase a little bit of that speed right here as he cruises into third with the triple.
Salvador Perez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now here's the first pitch. Too low, 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Two outs here with a runner at third. Now the 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1-2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
Here's a ground ball to first. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 Cub error, and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Royals are on top, 11-6. Starlin Castro will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
The shortstop, Starlin Castro.
First pitch on the way. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And it'll stay in the park as it hits high off the right field wall. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
Off the bat, I thought this thing might be caught, but it just keeps going and going, and he nearly got it out of here as he winds up hitting it off the track. He's into second base here with a leadoff double.
Number 12 will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Give him the green light.
Now the first pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Fouled back.
Let's get some base hit already.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, there's the true definition of a power arm out of the bullpen. He just reared back and said, go ahead, try to hit it. And he blew that four-seamer right by the guy.
Standing in now, Chris Coghlan, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Yeah, this ball might have caught him in between hops. He might have been unsure which way to turn his glove, over or under the ball. Instead, it just goes right through him.
Chris Bryant will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Now a hard hit ball that's caught out there by Infante. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now.
That's a tough part of this game right here. You do everything right and you get donuts. Absolutely nothing for it. You see, he goes with the pitch well, drives it the other way, but it's directly to the second baseman. He barely has to move.
Junior Lake will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. Here's the first offering. And a bouncing ball, foul. He's set, now the pitch. And this is fouled straight back. He's ready, now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Rios won't have a play. It's a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. They're down 5. It's 11-6. Pedro Strop will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Omar Infante will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame. And the 9th inning will get underway here with a swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
And this is a guy who's going to give up his share of hits. But that's because he just says, hey, go ahead. Here's my best stuff. Try to hit it. He's got such good stuff that most times when guys do hit it, they'll put it on the ground right at somebody.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. To 2-2 now.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
Here comes a 2-2. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
You know, when you're facing a guy that throws his fastball in the high 90s, you know you're going to have to cheat a little bit. You've got to get things started a little bit earlier than normal. And what happens then, guy throws you something off speed, you're way more susceptible to chasing balls out of the zone, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Kendrys Morales will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
And this is what folks mean when they talk about time in the fastball. He looks at the first pitch just to get a feel for the speed, the movement, and then when it comes again, now he knows how to handle it.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
From the belt, the pitch. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. 2-0 on the way. Hard hit towards center. Late will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One hit, one left. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Royals 11 and the Cubs 6. Wade Davis is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 17, Wade Davis.
Tommy La Stella will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame.
Second baseman, Tommy La Stella.
Addison Russell will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And now a pitch on the way. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw over by Infante, and that's out number 1.
Up next for the Cubs, right fielder, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. First pitch to him. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Rios is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Anthony Rizzo with the last chance now with 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch coming. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, he was trying to do something dramatic right there, but when you think about it, at this point in the ball game, all you need is base runners.
Now the pitch. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball.
Come on, quit getting too close.
Now the pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
All right, Cubs.
Here's another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Let's go, Cubs.
The pitch. Bouncing ball toward the hole, and he's going to reach here with 2 away. It's a base hit.
And that's a hallmark of this ball club. They'll fight you to the very end. They were down to their last strike, but he decides he's not ready to go home just yet. And that's your one responsibility in this spot. Just keep the line moving for one more batter.
Here's Mike Olt now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
No reason not to go for broke now. What do you got to lose?
From the stretch. And this is swung on and missed, so the Cubs are down to their final strike here.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
Cubs, please win.
He's ready now. The pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Here comes a 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, you know, this one was pretty much over early on. A huge third inning is all they needed to cruise to this victory.
The offensive star of the night for the Royals, well, it was this man right here, Omar Infante. Strike opposed, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Royals come out on top, 11-6. Good night from Chicago.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious.
It's in the gap, and it's down off the wall.
All right, well, as you can tell, that was not a very good ball game for us there. We got knocked around pretty good. That was definitely not the pitch performance I was looking for, especially following that no-hitter. It kind of just seemed like they didn't get anything last game, and so they had to put up two games worth of runs in that ball game. If we could have kept them down, our offense played great, but our pitching and our defense were absolutely horrible. But you're gonna have games like that, and that's the ups and downs of the season. But just kind of wish that it wasn't such a extreme from such a high level to such a low level. I mean, but that's just what happens. But again, now we have some more bad news. Injuries. They have just absolutely killed us so far this year, and we're just going to add another one on there. Edwin Jackson sustained an injury with fractured forearm during today's game, and he'll be out for 1 to 2 months. Lovely. So he's going to go to the 15-day DL. There's another guy on the DL. That's absolutely positively not what we wanted. We really need to get Kris Bryant back. We're so short on pitching right now. This is just ridiculous. We're out Jason Hamill. We're out Tyoshi Wada. We're out Edwin Jackson now. We're out Miguel Montero. Kris Bryant's been banged up. This is just, the fact that we're still sitting at 22 and 28, and it's still sitting in a position at this point this year to make a run at the playoffs. I think we're doing all right. But we could be doing better. yeah, I mean, it's just how it is. Also, guys, I'm sorry for the cutout there earlier probably about the middle of the game. I don't know what's going on with Twitch sometimes. Twitch will sit there and they'll start having network problems, and I'm sorry about that. So if you're gonna watch this on YouTube, you're gonna miss the middle of that game. You'll have commentary and game sound, but you won't have any video. The audio will be there, but no video. But that's gonna go ahead and do it for me. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to check us out. Follow us here on Twitch at Life Around Sports Gaming. I don't know how much longer we're gonna be on Twitch after the kind of garbage that gets pulled every once in a while on there. And then also we won't be leaving YouTube. We're on YouTube at Life Around Sports Gaming Network. Please feel free to subscribe to us there. And then we're also on Twitter as well. Stay up to date on what's going on with LRSGN. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at LRSGN. Thanks for watching, guys, and you guys be sure to keep it real.